Hey folks. Sorry about the black screen. I'll show you why. Hold on. Let's see here. I don't know if you're seeing what I'm seeing, but this is why. Everything is black. This is very sad. Very much sad. Nope. I just keep getting disconnected every time I try to start this thing. Oh, what to do? What to do? Well, according to Blizzard themselves, they're having some kind of technical issues, which is why I get past retrieving realm list, but I can't log into the game server for some reason. I just get instantly disconnected. So, not really sure what to do here. We could probably play something else, but I haven't really set up anything else at the moment. Let's see. Apparently it should work after a couple of tries, I'm getting told here. But we have been trying for a good solid 15 minutes here, just going in and out. So, well, now I got Q for the login service. That's a new one. I haven't seen that in 9 years, actually. Oh yeah, gotta love the black color, right? Oh, let's see what happens here now. Come on, log into the game server. I believe in you, World of Warcraft client. Oh, come on. Nothing quite like spending your Friday staring at a blank screen. Well, for you it's a black screen. For me it looks like something entirely different. Let's see if I can manage to set this. I have to reset my capture thing every single time. Full screen, specific. There you go. This is what I'm looking at. What you're seeing right now, that's what I'm looking at. I think yours. Yeah, there you go. God, I probably shouldn't be looking at my own stream while doing this. So yeah, welcome to Lowbrow Gaming. Today we're gonna be looking at a login screen that isn't working. That's probably going to be fun. I'll be happy to take bets for how long this is going to take. I'll be your bookkeeper. Taking all bets now. Odds are in favor of getting some kind of error. No way! Woohoo! We're actually live. Oh god, we're live. It's a miracle. Now I can do this. There we go. Let's see. I hope this loading screen isn't going to ruin everything. Okay, let's see how this... This is the longest loading screen I've ever had. Oh, it's not the longest loading screen I've ever had. I've had longer, but you know. Oh, come on. I find it interesting because Blizzard have had a perfect run of... I mean, normally when Blizzard announces a new expansion pack and it goes to release, every single time the servers, they just go down or something like that because of reasons. But this time around, they had a perfect launch. I mean, when we were streaming on Wednesday, when this, or well, Tuesday, sort of depends on how your clock works, I guess. Everything was just working perfectly, no lag or anything. But now in the last couple of 2 or 3 days, it's been very, very problematic playing this game because apparently... Oh god, we're inside. It's a miracle! But yeah, the last couple of days, it's still lagging, isn't it? Oh god. The last couple of days have been bad because apparently someone started DDoSing Blizzard due to... well, I can only assume it's the same thing that always happens. Someone got banned from something. And they're angry. Very angry. So, well, what are you going to do about it? But it seems, everything seems functional now. I don't have any sound. Now we have sound. It's a miracle. Is the sound recording? Yes, the sound is recording. Okay, I'll stop clicking out of my viewpoint now. You know what? I can actually turn on a setting here. Sound in background. There we go. That way you won't lose sound every time I click out to do Twitter stuff or anything like that. Okay. Okay, so we're live. Finally. Okay, so on the topic of what we were supposed to be doing today, I'll head back. When I last streamed, we only got to level 101. So you didn't get to see a lot of the good stuff. But this here is my castle. This is Acarus, and that mission thing there shouldn't be going anywhere. Just to get you up to speed, if you don't know anything about World of Warcraft and you're watching, but you're not, but still. Up in the corner here you got your order resources, which is basically garrison resources, except it's now called order resources instead. So it's new and very different and unique and special. Got your troops here. I got a couple of ghouls, some knights, and this is your mission table, which has completed 2 missions. So let's see what happens after it's lagging like shit. Yeah, get some experience, get a thing. Now we gotta wait to go. If this turns out to be too messy, we might actually I might consider dropping the stream early. Okay, we finished that one too. Rocks below. Indestructible armor set increases champion item level by 15 levels. Yeah. So you got your followers here. I'm not going to scroll too far down because it spoils part of the plot. At least I care about that. I guess nobody else does. But for all intents and purposes, your champions are the exact same as your followers from the garrison in Warders of Draenor. They have abilities, they level up, and then they level up and become epic followers, blah 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 blah, all that mishagana there. So you gotta send them on missions. Currently I have a quest for the campaign, which is to do 5 unholy attainment missions, which exists through game audio to handy hand. Now it's not too high, and I can turn up my mic too. There we go. The unholy attainment missions, these ones right here. You stick a follower down. We stick a crappy follower down. Oh wait, do I? Yes, I do. Surrender to the Ebon Blade. No wait, before we do this, I got this experience thingy bopper here, and Thessarian is struggling a bit, so we're gonna give him some experience. Yes. Thessarian is now, he thinks he's something. Put this down here. And now we can try doing that mission. See, I count for every bit of, you need to counter all 3 of these hazards or whatever they are in order to get things done properly. So we're gonna try to use people that effectively counter them. You see our percent chance to win goes beyond 100%. You need 100% to get the item down here, but you get a bonus roll, which is the extra 10% to get some extra stuff here. And this thing in particular, you get a seal of victory, which you use to increase your artifact power. So let's send them on this mission. Can we counter this effectively? No, we cannot. Oh shit, my title. Thank you, Mr. Indirector. I'm sorry. See, now it's beautiful. We're live! There we go. So we can't do this mission because we don't have anyone to counter Frost. Because apparently Boulder Fall the Eroded is a something Frost or whatever. So yeah. Let's do some easier missions that we still cannot counter. God damn it. This one we can counter.
Nothing shall stand in our way.
Yes, nothing shall stand in Nazgrim's way. Story spoiler right there. If you know General Nazgrim, he's the guy who died in Mists of Pandaria. We kind of resurrected him to the joy of everyone who kind of liked that guy. So yeah, enough about the mission table. What we're today's topic will be what we're gonna do today is we're gonna try to get my Death Knight here to go from 797, and our target item level is 810, which is the requirement for being allowed to do dungeon queues for heroic. You see, it says right there requires 810, currently 800. It considers the what you have in your backpack. But I'm probably gonna be selling stuff anyway. This guy trains Ebon Knights, which is basically just a resource in order to do more missions. You see the quest that this guy gives you is a quest to go get all classes get an artifact based on their primary spec. Mine's Unholy. I've picked up the artifact for blood. Looks like this. It's a pretty neato axe. But my main spec is Unholy because I'm supposed to be a DPS guy, thing. So this last one is to pick up Frost, which is another DPS spec for the Death Knight. But we're not going to care about that. Currently, I'm lagging a bit behind the rest of my guild because they have been poop sucking it a bit harder than I have been able to. So currently, I'm stashing up on all these items down here. That when I use them, were these ones? When I use them, they give artifact power to my weapon, which is what you use to buy traits. You see here, this is my artifact power. And the next one I'm buying is this one, Armies of the Damned. It costs 6,840 artifact power to get. The first 13 have very low prices, and the trait number 14 costs, I think the math adds up to it's the same price of all your previous 13 combined. So after trade 13, things start getting expensive and grindy. So the reason why I'm saving up all of these things is because, hold on to your panties. I'll show you. Where is she? I think it's this guy.
Speak your peace.
Oh, I can buy an upgrade. Dark Horseman or Death's Advance. Enables Death's Advance ability for all missions, which increases. Yeah, we'll go with that. Maybe it's this. Yeah, it's this one here. This woman right here, she allows me to do artifact research. What it does, once you complete one work order for an artifact research note, you increase the amount of artifact power you gain from things in the world. You get artifact power for doing basically anything in the world. Stuff like completing quests, doing dungeons. You get drops from bosses. A lot of these things I've gotten from quests and bosses and stuff that I've done in dungeons. So my idea is they take a lot of time. They will. The first one takes 3 days, 3 in-game days. Well, no, real-time days. So they are in effect while you're offline as well. So my plan is to get the first artifact research level, and then use all of these to maybe try and boost myself up a couple of trait points. I don't know if that's a good idea or not, but I have most of the traits that I enjoy so far. And the best one is, of course, this one right here, the Shambler. Your attacks have a chance to summon a super zombie that shambles forward and explodes, dealing shit tons of damage, which is cool. So, beyond that, you have a lot of other things you can do. Obviously, there's dungeons. We're going to be doing some dungeons throughout the evening. But what we're going to try first, I have not completed this the storyline here in Stormheim. I've done Azuna, Val'sharah. We started in Val'sharah. I've done High Mountain, which is a very annoying zone. And Stormheim is the last one, and Suramar is like the end game area where you do dailies and stuff. What we're going to do today, maybe advance a bit more in the storyline, which is this quest right here and this one. But first, we're going to try to do some world quests. You see down here, I get some emissaries. It might be blocked by by Cornus there. Deal with it. You see here, the High Mountain tribes have asked me to complete 4 world quests, and I have 11 hours to do them. If I complete the 4 world quests, this is what I call an emissary thing. If I complete 4 of them, I have a lot to choose from here, right? All these glowing thingies are world quests. If I complete all of them, I get the High Mountain tribute. I know you mostly get gear from doing these world quests. But I gotta be honest, I didn't actually research world quests that much before I started playing. I was mostly involved in checking out what my character was going to be. So I don't know actually what might be in this tribute chest. So I'm gonna do 4 world quests here to see what actually comes of it. So let's go to High Mountain. Instead of wasting your time explaining everything in advance, we'll take a look at some stuff later on. And I'll get on the flying thing first. Whoop.
I am honored.
And we'll fight the Thunder Totem. That's pretty centered, so that's good. And while I do that, I'm gonna check something out. So yeah. Whew, I was afraid this live stream wasn't gonna happen because of the connection issues. Blizzard has been trolling it hard lately. But it worked out, so I guess we're hanging in there. All right. These flying bits, they aren't really that interesting, so I mean, there's not really that much I can do to keep flying interesting, but we'll get there soon enough. Oh, probably shouldn't be browsing that now. Alright. Flying. Oh, nothing interesting to say while flying. I guess I can talk about the zones. When we streamed on Wednesday, I was commenting on how beautiful Valsora was. After having been through most of the zones, I've still yet to check out Suramar in more detail. But Valsora is without a doubt my favorite zone so far. High Mountain was a bit annoying because it's called High Mountain, so you can guess it's a lot of caves, a lot of mountains, and since you don't have flying yet, scaling mountains in World of Warcraft gets to be a bit annoying. So you get a quest and all you have is your map and it's got a pointer on top of a mountain top. You don't really know much how to get there, so you end up just scaling around the mountain trying to find a good place to hang out, or you know, go up or down or whatever. You just can't find it, so it gets a bit dreary. But Valsora very good. Asuna 2, pretty decent zone. Oh wait, that's Asuna, but still a bit too heavy on the caves and stuff, and trenches and all that stuff. Asuna isn't that bad when it comes to that, but you have to do a lot of round trips in order to get places. Slay 42 Coven attackers. This is not a world quest, but I missed it the other time I was around, so we're just gonna do it anyway. Let's shoot these things. Oh, holy crap. I think quite like sitting in a turret thing shooting bolas at people. That is bolas, right? Yeah, they're bolas. Oh, holy crap. Okay, I am not very good at this apparently. Come on. Are there limited things to shoot? No, they keep spawning. I'm just too efficient at killing things. Boom. Oh. So did I don't know how many, I don't know who's watching now, but if you're here and this is not very interesting to watch, I recommend you go check out Lars's audio generally quite low. Damn it! Okay. I guess I'll have a look at that as soon as I'm done shooting these things. This is not a very stimulating quest, I have to admit. But we're done. Okay, hold on, I'll fix the audio. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Alright. Pew, pew, pew. Alright, there we go. That should probably help.
Greetings, traveler.
Greetings, traveler. His name is Bolas Skyfeather. Very, something. Okay. So let's go do a world quest. Which one would be decent to do? There we go. Critical crops. Is there something that gives gear? I thought I saw something that gave gear earlier. This is PvP. I don't do PvP because I'm bad at it. Okay, nothing that gives gear. We get Blood of Sargeras, which is a crafting reagent. So let's just go do. God damn it. Let's do this one. Critical crops. Now we gotta get down. One thing more that's annoying about High Mountain is these elevators. You land on top here, and this top part only gets you so far, but you have to take the elevator down to get further. No, actually you don't. I'm lying. Don't listen to me. I'm a liar. You can actually ignore these elevators. Oh yeah, and if you're a pro World of Warcraft player, if you've been around for a long time, or if you haven't, I don't know, up to you. I guess we need to do the elevators after all, huh? Oh well, I could take the long way around. No, screw it. Let's just take the elevator and be done with it. Yeah, it's exactly like Thunder Bluff, except this part is required. I mean, Thunder Bluff you can go to like once or twice, and then you'll be done with it. But in this one, you have to go there several times, and you just never get away from it. Because it's situated like right in the middle, and it connects the northern part to the southern part. So you have to go through here in order to get places. And you get on the inside. I really don't like the. I mean, it's a nice looking place and all, but it's frightfully annoying. Right. This should take us to where we want to go. Alright. Yep, this is what we need where we need to work it. Our crops are dying. I don't know what Drugbar did or how they dug up more insects. Yeah. So this is just a retread of the first skill. Yeah. See what happened there? That's the power of Apocalypse, my artifact weapon. When I slap them with the Festering Strike, that purpley debuff they get there. When I slap them with that and add disease or pustules to their person, when I use Apocalypse, I burst all diseases that are present, and based on how many pustules I popped, I spawned 1 zombie for each. So there's 4 now. If I would have used Apocalypse now, I would have gotten 4 zombies. So that's cool. So, world quests, they range. I've noticed my guildmates, they have been doing a lot of guild or world quests and stuff lately. And they range from very difficult in the sense that you need a group for it to not very difficult at all. It all kind of depends on what. Yeah. Chat probably didn't see it, but someone whispered me, and yep, I am popping pimples. That's exactly what I'm doing. Disease scrub. But yeah, world quests, they can be difficult, but they don't necessarily have to be. Okay, so we got order resources for doing that one. You probably can see it because I've hidden my chat mostly to be nice to my guildmates. But I got 475 order resources for this. And my phone is going off the handle for no particular reason. Okay, so the next world quest would be this mining one. Bright laystone ore. Does that mean I need to go around mining stuff? Is this a second? It's just a quest mod, I guess. Alright. Running. So, Mr. Indirector, you're playing Starbound now. What do you think about it so far? Alright, so this is where we need to go for our things. Minecraft in 2D. Yep, that sounds about right. Will I get Playstone from this as well? Or will I only get quest stuff? Only get quest stuff. Okay, if I got Laystone as well. Laystone is one of the 2 ores available in this expansion. I have been riding high on the professions now while leveling up, because as it always is in early expansion days, profession stuff is very, very, very expensive, because the top end guilds, I'm playing on a very populated server, but the profession stuff usually goes for extreme amounts, because the world first racers, the guilds that are working towards the quick kills and trying to be the first to do stuff and such, they are spending vast amounts of money on trying to get getting profession gear, gems, enchantments and stuff like that early, so they can go and clear out dungeons and raids and stuff as soon as they open, which will be at September 20th or 21st, I'm not sure, one of those days, 3 weeks after release, which should be the 20th. But yeah, Legion professions are good. In Warlords of Draenor, I got a bit disappointed because they basically shafted all forms of gathering professions, because the garrison thing just had a fresh stock for you every single day with all the mats you could handle. So being a miner during Warlords of Draenor was useless. But in this expansion, it's good. You actually get get rewarded for going out and actually doing some mining, gathering your own stuff, selling it on the auction house and all that stuff like that. As for crafting professions, they look like this, which is very different. You get recipes, and then you can get upgrades to your recipes. So, say this prophetic band, I have 1 star, so I can make rank 1. And as I increase in rank, I reduce the materials that I need to craft them, which is cool. So I can make more for less materials. Usually the same goes for everything. So once you get a recipe, you're not explicitly done. Same goes for mining too. You can upgrade your ability to get materials out of nodes in the world. So in this case, I've upgraded my Laystone seam and node, or deposit. So at star 2, I get more. I get more rare materials in seams, and in deposits, it's the same thing. At rank 3, you just get more stuff when you mine things. So it's valuable to work on your professions early, because if you do, you'll be able to craft more stuff, and selling stuff early in an expansion is going to net you a lot of gold. The day after the first live stream on Wednesday, I went out and no, they're not primarily linked to profession quests. You can buy some of the upgrades, but when it comes to the gathering professions, I think they are mostly linked to quests. Some crafting professions also you can buy, like I said, buy stuff, but in other Wraith is Horn. Yeah, you see here, I found an item on this shard fella, which gives me a quest that teaches me how to mine living laystone. So when mobs like these are considered living laystone deposits. So now I guess when I deliver, let's see what that does. Living laystone, it's rank 2. Chance to find rare materials in living laystones. And on rank 3, amount of material found in living laystone. So I guess that works. I don't know how to get rank 3. In most cases, what I've noticed is they're locked behind either quests or you buy them. But some of the purchasable things might be locked behind. Oh, sorry, brain freeze. They might be locked behind reputations and stuff. So after we're done with our 4 world quests here in High Mountain, I guess we can go and deliver that quest. And maybe see if we can get some rare materials. I don't know what they mean by rare materials when it comes to nodes. Might be, I'm sitting on a stock of gems down here, as you can see. I have prophecy. This one alone is worth like 7,000 gold. So to put that in perspective, the second day of World of Warcraft after our live stream, I went out and I prospected all my ore, which is when I break down the ore and turn it into gems, which is a high or a bit of a low chance to get gems. But I got some gems and I put up like 11 auctions and I made like 80,000 gold right off the bat. So gem then, sorry. Gem. Is that okay with you? Or should I say jewels? I'm sorry then. I'm deeply sorry for offending your very British nature, mister. I haven't been recording not nearly enough lately, so well, cat can shove a finger up her ass.
Our enemies outnumber us. We have need of your skills.
We have need of your skills. Okay. This one? It's got oh, I can help this guy. Come on, Mr. Priest Man. Winkelsleep. What? That's an interesting.
We will not forget your aid this day,
Oh,
champion.
that was easy.
Wardens are in your debt.
Come on, you're making me feel bad. I'm just trying to be an entertainer. For the previous world quest, after the bright laystone ores, we got 20 laystone ore, which was a very mediocre return on investment. But I guess that's what we're stuck with. Okay, so gold reward, and gold reward. I guess we're doing this last one up here for some artifact power, and then we'll head off and do some dungeons. If there's anyone watching who wants to join, the normal dungeons are scaling, so normal dungeons can be done in a group of people from level 100 to 110. So that's the thing. How's Cat doing, Mr. Indirector? Is she in serious pain? She's wondering about mounts in Legion.
Well met.
Yeah, so about mounts in Legion. I actually don't know much about her throat infection has evolved into an ear infection. Okay. That sounds painful. She's popping chocolate and antibiotics in that priority. Okay, well that's good. Madeline says hello. I think she says hello. She's currently very busy playing Dreamfall chapters. Okay. About Mountain Legion. I don't actually know much about Mountain Legion. I haven't seen any reputation vendors and stuff like that. And what's good about... Oh, hello.
Swarming the nesting
Harpies.
grounds of our eagle allies. They want a fight. Ha! We will give them a fight.
Yes, we will be giving them a fight, indeed. In Legion, you have the primary factions here. Valariar, the Wardens, Nightfallen, High Mountain Tribe, Dreamweavers, and Court of Ferondis. The Dreamweavers are of... let me see if I remember this correctly. The Asuna is the home of the Dreamweavers, Valshara for Court of Ferondis, High Mountain for the High Mountain Tribe, Stormheim for the Valahiliad, and Suramar is the home of the Nightfallen. The Wardens I actually don't know anything about, to be honest. So, the way you get reputation with these factions is by doing emissary stuff. So when I complete this world quest right here, I will be getting some reputation with the High Mountain Tribe. Reputation doesn't work like that anymore. You don't get to just pick up a tabard and just carry it around in dungeons to get reputation. You have to do world quests. So one might say world quests are sort of a form of daily quests, but I find it to be much more involved. But I'm a bit. I unlocked world quests actually at 4 o'clock or so, something like that today. So I'm still a bit noob on the topic. And I have yet to see any quartermasters. I haven't been looking much for them, or looking around much to see if I can find any. But I guess there probably are quartermasters around. But I might just check that out on Wowhead at some point. Come on. One thing I gotta say though is that most of the enemies in Legion are voice acted. So that's pretty fun actually. Bit annoying when you're fighting. Yeah, like that. Especially in Valshara, because Valshara is filled with all these harpies. They are very screamy and annoying. Yes, that's because they're harpies, but still. Okay. Another Skywitch. Foul Blast. Come on, smack it. One more, and let's do Apocalypse. Get us a little group going. I got a whisper from one of the viewers, one of the 2 viewers. Yeah, there's screams. I know. It's brutal. They are really dying. I actually love it. What's the timer on the other Court of Ferondis? 1 day, so no rush doing those. Can do those tomorrow maybe. Alright. Okay, so just some more birds. They are down here. How long for the artifact research? A long time. Smack. Yeah, you get new ones. I think you have 3 emissary quests up at all times. So we'll see when I finish this quest right now. When I finish this, Here we go.
Ah, well done, champion.
Well done,
That
champion.
should show those sky hags a thing or two.
Yes, that will definitely teach the Sky Hags a thing or two. Okay, so I finished up. Visit the emissary to collect your reward. Okay, where is the emissary? That'll be interesting. Alright, he's here. Here in High Mountain. So let's get on the birdie here. And yeah, I don't know if I assume you get new ones.
Together, we are
I don't
high.
know. Also, I got 75 reputation for each of those quests. So getting completely reputationed up with all of these factions is probably going to be a bit of a grind. But I guess that's fine. Let's see. I would assume that a new emissary pops a day. So when I finish up with this emissary right here, there he is. Is that a quartermaster? Herbalism, bow.
Have you
Bow
come to
vendor.
trade?
Want to browse your goods. Okay, so this seems to be the quartermaster. And he sells rank 3. Yeah, he sells rank 3 stuff. Rank 3 craft materials. I can actually buy this. Skystone Loop. Let's buy that. That's fun. Treasure map. Oh, a toy. I love it. Permanently enchants shoulders with the butchery enchantment, allowing the wearer to obtain butchered meat from the corpses of their enemies. Oh, holy crap. That's pretty mean. We'll get the treasure map. That's pretty nice. What else does he have? Iron Spike, which is a artifact relic for blacksmithing. Another toy. Tabard, just to look cool. Elderhorn is a companion. No mounts.
Look to the skies.
They are toys. So that's what they do. You can play with them, I guess. I mean,
What has the wind
okay,
brought?
let's deliver this one and see what happens. Ooh, I get artifact power as well from doing an emissary thingy,
On Shake Eye.
and it gave me 1500 reputation. My chat is blocked, so you didn't see it. We'll stick that down here with the rest of them, and let's see what's in this box, just to make sure. My loot specialization is unholy. I got gold. Well, that's disappointing. And you'll receive another emissary quest tomorrow. Okay, so you get one a day. So you need to make sure that you have at least one of these completed a day. So that alone is more. I would say that emissary quests alone is more world content than what Warlords of Draenor had. So I'm very positive at this point. What to do next? I'm just checking here. Mr. Pandaran Boy, if you were wanting to join a group for a dungeon or something, now's your chance. I think we might actually do a dungeon or two. This is what World of Warcraft is in the leveling up part of things. You know what? We can go to Ronos and deliver that horn, because that's in this area. He should be down here, down by Ironhorn Enclave.
Greetings.
So let's fly there. Well, yeah, I like world quests. I think they're cool. Do you like world quests?
Yes, I do.
Yes, you do. Awesome. Okay. So let's see what's going on around here. I'm just checking. Everybody loves world quests. That's what life is about nowadays. Do world quests. Okay, sorry, we're landed. Okay. Well, then I suggest you use your boost.
It is a day for
Let's see
flying.
here. So he just gives me the technique.
Ride the winds.
Thanks, Ronos. That was your name, right? Ronos? Alright, cool. Ooh. Why did this pop? No, 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 we're not. No, stop. No, 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 no. Stop. I don't want to do this. Oh, there we go. It went away. Terran Mill.
High mountains.
Okay. Next up, let's see. Check our quest log. I should just keep spamming world quests to finish up the Death Knight campaign. Because doing the Death Knight campaign, I can show you that right now. Actually, you see, I'm wearing Death Lord's helm and Death Lord's bracers, and you get those items from doing various things. Come on, mount up. There we go. Whoop. And this guy right here, Ozorg. You see, he's selling a complete set for me. Let's see what it looks like. Huh? That's pretty cool, huh? And from doing various stuff with doing various stuff around the world. For instance, defeat the final boss in 8 different Legion dungeons. Get honored with the Nightfall and blah blah blah. He gifts you each piece of this set, which you can upgrade to item level, as far as item level 840 with order resources. And that's a pretty. It's not the best way to get your gear to get ready for raids, but it's a decent way to get ready for raids, especially on this server, because apparently everybody's playing a plate user now. So the plate stuff on the auction house that are crafted by blacksmiths are very expensive, extremely expensive in fact. So I got a quest to unlock a forge. I told you about the blood of Sargeras here, but you got this stuff here, right here, Obliterum, which you can use to increase the item level of crafted items by 5. And to unlock this forge here, you need to bring a bracer from each of the crafting professions: leather, mail, cloth, and plate. Most of the other stuff were like 5,000 gold a piece on the auction house to buy, but the plate ones were 30,000 gold. But you need that forge in order to make Obliterum. Or to make Obliterum Ash, I should say, because you... it's a pretty dumb naming thing, but basically you craft stuff, and if you don't want to use it yourself, say you craft... I can craft a bunch of rings just to level up my my crafting proficiencies, and mostly I'm not going to be using them, and I won't be selling the low level ones. So well, you could get others to craft them, but there's nobody in my guild who's got blacksmithing up at that level yet, and the other ones were so cheap. I have 200,000 gold, so I don't mind spending the money. Let's see here, Witchwood. We're going to the Witchwood.
Can I assist you?
But yeah. So you know, you kind of want to get Obliterum because you can get until raids open and you get the raid sets. Crafted items are the best way to get gear in the proper item level with the best stats for your specialization. In my case, that would be, as far as I understand it nowadays, it should be critical strike and haste. But considering the price of plate at the moment and the fact that none of my guildies have actually maxed out on their crafting proficiency yet, I really cannot be arsed to go and buy 8 pieces of plate stuff at 30,000 gold a pop just to get gear. I mean, we're gonna swap it out fairly shortly after anyway, so I'm gonna just try and get as many pieces from the order hall set as possible. But we'll see. I might get trinkets and rings. I was kind of hoping I could craft my own rings, but these materials, man. 3 Dawnlight, 2 Pandemonite, 2 Shadow Ruby. And considering the low chance of getting those gems off the of prospecting ores, it's a bit of a hassle. So for the moment, I'm just sticking to world quests and stuff like that. See if that takes me anywhere. But I need to be raid ready by September 20th anyway. So yeah, there's a lot of value in inscription actually, because inscription can make what was it called again? Vantus runes, which is a consumable item that you use on 1 boss per week. That allows you to do that allows your entire raid to do 20% or 10%. I don't remember exactly. 10 or 20% more damage to that boss on that week, or that lockout, I should say. World of Warcraft runs in a lockout system, so every Wednesday the lockouts reset and you get a new chance to go do raids. So Vantus runes are going to be very profitable, as well as glyphs. Glyphs are items you can buy and apply to a certain set of your spells. I don't have any glyphs active at the moment, but we can go check out the auction house later and see if we find any Death Knights, specific ones that are interesting. But glyphs basically change the behavior of your spells in certain ways, and they are consumed on use. And if you want to swap to a different glyph to empower or whatever a different spell, you need to buy a new glyph. So for I shouldn't be going here. So for inscriptionists, that's going to be a steady source of income. On top of that, you also make yes, for the horde, I agree. On top of that, inscriptionists are going to be Bristol Mall. Okay, so we're looking for a fat ass bear. Inscriptionists can make some relics. I don't remember exactly which relics.
We have need of your skills.
Okay, so it's this guy. He's got 7.8 million HP. Let's do it then. Yeah, relics are cool. They are basically gems. You stick them up here, and they give you item levels and give you certain upgrades to your to various traits in your weapon. And of course, offhand tomes and stuff like that, which goes for the same bit as. I don't know if they can actually still make tomes in offhands, but at the very least they can make. You know what? I'm actually not sure. I'm not gonna pretend like I know. And this guy is hard. Oh God, he's hard. He's very hard. Might actually have to do this as a tank. So yeah, but the glyphs combined with the Vantus runes, combined with glyphs, Vantus runes, and what was the last part again? Probably some upgrade materials, whatever. But glyphs and Vantus runes alone are gonna secure you some decent amount of income. Oh yeah, and also you can make. I have some here. These right here, Tome of Tranquil Mind. You can no longer change your talents whenever you want to. If you want to change your talents, these talents right here, which you probably will do often if you want to do any serious raiding, at least. You can only do that when you're in a spot where you're when you're rested. So okay, let's swap specs here. So what the Tome of Tranquil Mind and also the the Codex does is it allows you to swap talents. The Codex is... Oh, hello. There's a rogue here. Let's go help the rogue. He's an alliance rogue, but I don't like fighting other people, so let's just help him. I'll tank him for you, mister. Alright, how's this gonna go? Hey, mister, are you gonna help me? Oh, you're gonna stand there and do first aid, huh? That's fine. Right, so I'm in my tank spec now, as you can see. And tank specs make for easy world content. Much easier, at least. Yeah, Codex grants for the entire party. Sorry, I keep getting sidetracked by stuff happening in game, so... Apologies if that's annoying. Okay, come on. So the artifact ability for the blood spec, which is my tank spec, is this ability right here, consumption. Basically does a crap ton damage in a cone in front of me and heals me for all the damage it did. It's a very simple skill. To me, personally, I don't think much of it. I think it's cheap, and Death Knight tanks currently lack any sort of choice. They can't really do much of a choice in terms of their own survivability. All they can do is just heal themselves. And while that's nice to a point, mostly it becomes annoying. Because what's going to kill a tank in World of Warcraft mostly is going to be a huge spike of damage. Because that's how World of Warcraft is nowadays. And won't really help healing yourself if you're already dead, you know.
Land is safer for your actions this day.
Yes.
But stay vigilant. Danger will surely rise again.
Yes, I'm sure. Danger will surely rise. Okay. So another one. Let's go do Getting Tougher. We'll finish up High Mountain, then we can do some, do a dungeon or two. I guess. And then after doing at least one dungeon, we can go check out the auction house so I can show you some prices. So you can see what the lay of the land is nowadays, which is mostly expel all your money into a bowl for someone else to take. Oh, come on, go away. I'm trying to fly here. While I'm flying, let's see what's happening on the webs. You'd be surprised, but nothing much. Nothing much at all. Let's see here. Okay. I'm just gonna finish up a real quick tweety toodle. Come on. Yeah. I'm sorry, guys. I'm very, very sorry. Come on, hurry up. Stop wasting everybody's time. Tweet. See, I'm a highly professional social media man. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not very good at it at all, actually. I only started using Twitter semi-actively when we started doing this channel. And it's actually pretty fun. I kind of like Twitter. Oh, hello. There's a rare mob. A captured survivor. Captured survivor. Let's go and see what the deal is with this guy. Oh! It's a Murloc. Everybody knows Murlocs are awesome. Especially when it's named Murloc. Come on. Yeah, killing stuff is not as fast when you're a tank as it is when you're a DPS. Can I use that for something? I can't to increase my eye level, but it's shit, so I won't. I'll put it there. Alright. Moving on, we're gonna finish this world quest and then we're gonna do a couple of dungeons. And Mr. Panda Man can join when he's done with his when he's gotten his okay. That's also a way to give me a quest. I just turned into a Murloc. What am I supposed to do? Greater slime web eaten. Tougher fish collected. Alright, so we're gonna eat stuff. Slime, pufferfish. So, okay, I know this. I'm a Murloc! And Murloc with a small spear or what looks like a suitcase? No, aw. Aw, look at that cute Murloc. Look at him! Okay. No, don't. I'll slime you. I'll throw a pufferfish at you. See the pufferfish explode in your face now. Keys, princesses. Okay, so we've eaten some slime. Oh no! Oh my god, he's strong. This is a very strong Murloc. Tougher fish collected. Okay, so you collect them by killing the shit out of them. Oh, get ready to. Alright, this is extremely weird. Slime it. He swims fast though, that's good. There's a lot of underwater stuff in this expansion. Not necessarily slagging off on underwater stuff. I actually kind of like it, but ooh. Oh man. Mr. Indirector, sir, we need to go diving soon. Just look at this. This is awesome. Okay, where is Brian Tits, whatever his name was? There he is. Dead. There he is. Okay, let's kill him. Let's throw a pufferfish. Wah, 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 wah. Yeah. Diving. Didn't you see? No, it's just when you're... Don't be mad. I cannot help it. Come on. Yeah. Got him. Okay. You're welcome, I guess. All right. So we'll do a quick trip to our order hall. I'm gonna stay a tank for now. Otherwise, I'm gonna be stuck in the queue for like forever. So something to do on this map. In progress. Oh, well, we're not gonna check this anytime soon again. See you quarter furnace. I can do that later. Yeah, let's go to a dungeon. So I'll do like this. I'll just do a random Legion dungeon. Boom. And it's gonna pop soon. Anytime now. There we go. That's the glory of being a tank. feel bad for DPS in this game, especially on normal dungeons. Apparently, heroic dungeons go by much faster, because even as a DPS, because most people are doing heroic dungeons, because getting to 8-10 item level isn't really that hard. It's just that I'm a bit of a completionist when it comes to. Oh, see that poor DPS. He's probably been waiting for an hour to get a Q pop, and then it was AFK for this one pop, and then poor guy. But yeah, I tend to be a completionist, so I do all quests and all such things. Waste my time with them, try to finish everything up, and then I go start doing the level, the gearing stuff. All right, Maw of Souls. I know very little about this place. All right. So let me just see how this looks on the stream. It looks nice. Works for me. All right, let's go. You may take my soul curse, but you will never take my will. That's fine. I'm gonna kill this one. Alright, so playing as a blood tank, the idea is to use the skill down here called Marrow Rend. It costs 2 runes. When you use it, you get two stacks of bone shield. With hello, there's Falke. Ideally, you want to try and keep your bone shield stacks above 5. Come on. You try to keep your bone shield stacks above 5, mostly due to a talent that I'm using called Ossuary. And while my bone shield stacks are above 5, Death Strike, which is my primary defensive ability, which is a strike that heals myself based on the damage I've taken in the last 5 seconds. You want to keep with it costing less. You effectively get more healing over time. It doesn't really matter that much in dungeons, but Bone Shield is the only form of damage reduction that you have that's any sense in any sense efficient that you can actually control. I mean, when you do a Death Strike, part of the damage you heal gets applied to yourself as an absorption shield, which is helpful, but it doesn't really amount to much. So you're mostly reliant on using your keeping your bone shield up. Some more birds. So me using consumption there to get full HP again. I'm not gonna go through like a whole. I'm not gonna teach everyone how to play a Blood Death Knight. But in general terms, keep your bone shield stacks above 5 to if you're using Ossuary. It's down right here. And you know, always have enough runic power for at least 1 Death Strike to heal yourself. Beyond that, I mean, I guess check it out for yourself, I guess. But yeah. Okay, is our healer ready? Yes, he is. So this is Ymiron the Fallen King. I failed there, as you can see. I should have used the defensive. That is to say, I should have used Death Strike to apply the shield to myself. When it says use defensive, it basically means just that. Because just wrap my brain around myself here. Shaman is the Shaman is a healer here. We have a hunter for ranged DPS, and we have a warlock and a warrior. All DPS. Well, this is actually the first time I've done Maw of Souls. If I'm falling out of it, that's why. When stuff like that pops up, Dark Slash, or any other thing similar that tells me to use it offensive. It means using a skill that's defined as as an active mitigation thing. Maybe not so much in normal dungeons, but in general terms, it means that. And the shield part of the Death Strike is an active mitigation skill. At least it used to be. I guess no longer. Yeah, mostly that's used to prevent some form of. Okay, where to go now? I'm lost. Hunters are good. Okay. Ooh.
You wish for passage to Helheim?
Jesus. All up in that Viking lore, yo. Yeah, if any of that confused you, let me explain. In Wrath of the Lich King, in Utgard Pinnacle, you fought a boss called King Imiron. He was the king of the Northrend Vrykul, which is Blizzard's funny way of basically saying Vikings. The story behind the Vrykul is that they are a primordial race that are considered the like the grandpappies of the humans, of the Azerothian humans. So the Azerothian humans, they all come from Vrykul. King Imiron, however, he was what the fuck is going on? King Imiron was seduced by the Lich King and turned baddie. So the deal here is in the Broken Shores you have in Stormheim you meet like Odin, spelled with a Y, not with an I. And it's basically Valhalla, right? The Valari are like the people of Valhalla. It's a ripoff. That's what it is. I don't mind, but that's how it is. And since Imiron was taken behind the shed, he obviously was denied entrance into Valhalla. So now we're down here in the Maw of Souls, which I guess you could call Purgatory. And that's why we just killed Imiron. That the boss we just killed, that was Imiron. And that's why he's here, up there. I'm a bit iffy on the story there. Mostly when it comes to my story knowledge, when it comes to Warcraft in general. I know the stuff that happened before World of Warcraft, or Vanilla, or Burning Crusade World of Warcraft. Anyway, I should move him out of this shit. But yeah, on your question about hunters nowadays, they are fairly well balanced as far as I've understood it. Our guild hunters have always been some of our top DPSers, and they tell me that at least marksmanship hunters are very good, are very well balanced for both single target and multi-target damage. Beastmaster hunters probably more so apparently on single target. Don't quote me on that. And survival hunters, being that they were just turned into a melee class, are let's just call them an experiment for now. So I don't know if they're doing a good job or not. To be honest, I have yet to see an actual survival hunter. And the guy who's here is a I can check that. Inspect. He's a marksmanship hunter, so pretty cool that they turned the survival hunter into a melee thing, because back in Vanilla and Burning Crusade they could use melee weapons, and they had a lot of skills to use with it too. I might actually level up my hunter just to try it out. Another character which class would I pick? I am actually very unsure on that. There are a lot of cool classes now, I gotta be honest. And I'm leaning a bit towards warriors. But then again, I already have a melee class, so if I were to boost the melee character or level up one of my current classes, I think I might go for either the hunter. Actually, oh, you need to tank these, no. No, not the hunter. Either warlock or a shadow priest. And void snap. Probably don't need that. And if you're seeing like a running theme in my class choices, you're absolutely right. I tend to go for the darker types. Something needs to be flayed from my bones. I know nothing about this Hopperon guy. I know literally nothing about him. It's probably something that gets revealed throughout the storyline in Stormheim. Yeah, Death Knights are really fun. I've played my Death Knight for since they were released actually. One thing I have to say though, I'm a bit disappointed with Blood because what made Blood tanks fun to play before was they could be very bad if played poorly, but they had a very cool, very unique toolkit. So what I mean by that is their toolkit opened up for a lot of decisions for you to make, at least in terms of how to do your raid thing, and you could sacrifice a lot of survivability for optimized DPS as a tank, which isn't necessarily a good thing. Tanks are after all supposed to be a class to hold aggro and survive, but it's when you come to a point where your gear just kind of makes you a lot better than current content anyway, so at some point you need to do something to keep it interesting. Yeah, at the time it was the most active tanking class, but now that honor went at least in Warlords of Draenor. The most active tanking class was without a doubt monks, mostly due to their stagger purify thing. But in Wrath of the Lich King, you could do literally anything as a tank. It was when they were released, they were supposed to be like the spell tanks. Because in vanilla, you used to run on certain bosses. You would run warlocks to do tanking stuff. So people were looking forward to. Oh, I should probably do that. People were looking forward to seeing Death Knights because it kind of feels weird having a ranged class do tanking, even though I badly think this game needs it. But my point kind of stopped there. At least, what it looks like now, it's not very active at all. You have very limited decisions to do. You need to keep your bone shield stacks up, so no way around that. If you don't keep your bone shield stacks up, then you die. It is actually as simple as that. And any other choice you have is you can choose to heal. If you have no defensive cooldowns, your only defensive cooldown increases your max HP and increases the amount of healing you can receive. Which is, I don't know how raids are designed. I haven't done any raid testing or anything like that. But if they are at all similar to what Warlords of Draenor was like, then that's not going to cut it. Because a lot of the things that will kill a tank in raids are insta-killer tanks. So being able to self-heal from death is not going to help. So, but we'll see. I won't be tanking as this this expansion anyway. Not on a normal basis. So Skjal, I don't know how to explain his name or explain pronounce his name. But Skal. Flex raids for normal and heroic from 10 to 30 people. Mythic raids 20 people, and in my guild it'll vary by a lot, but we will be pushing mythics as soon as they open. Raids open in 3 weeks after launch, but not mythic difficulty. So at first we will probably be filling up our raids with 30 people because we have a lot of active guys now that this expansion pack is released. But we'll see how that number is going to hold up as time passes. Most likely a lot of people are going to quit because that's World of Warcraft nowadays. A lot of us have played this game for a long time, so we tend to fall off quickly. Yes, this be your final plunder indeed. Let's kill this skeletal warrior so we can get our loot! Right, there we go. I'm supposed to get to, oh wait, that wasn't a boss, was it? That was just a guy. Oh, holy crap.
You all will regret trespassing in my realm.
Alright, so is this the Viking version of Hades? It's gotta be, right? This is the River Styx and this is Hades. Okay. So I'm going in blind, don't know what to do. I guess we're gonna have to slap her tentacle things first. Yep, there we go.
Time to die.
Time to die indeed. For you, that is. Hardy har har.
You will pay for that.
Yeah, I'm sure we will.
Your fate rains down.
It does? Oh yeah, need hugger. Sorry, my I'm not very good with grasping tentacle. Switch chart. Oh yeah, she's taking damage from us beating her tentacles. That makes sense. My once again, I apologize for just dropping off, but that's how it goes. But my oh my god, what's the word? Norse mythology. There we go. I know this. I got things. I got words, the best ones. Yeah, but isn't the world snake perched atop the back of like some huge snake called Nidhogg or something in Norse mythology? Or am I misremembering that? Are we? Alright, so she just oh, hello. Hello, hell yeah. Hell yeah. Oh, she has a lot of HP. Corrupted Bellow. Oh no, she's vomiting on the boat. She must be getting seasick. Yes, I'm sure you will. Please don't drown us in your vomit. Oh, she has a lot of HP. Ah, see there. I'm so glad I got you guys here. Because you know this stuff. I just know World of Warcraft trivia. Oh, she's vomiting again. Poor thing. This boat trip must be doing her number on her intestines. No, I'm not stopping squirming. Oh, she's submerged again. God damn it. Right, she's probably going to blow up the boat again. Methinks this boss fight will end before her HP depletes. Either that or this is a very long boss fight. Yes, I also do know dick jokes. I know quite a few dick jokes. But this chick is, yeah, see, I knew it. She was just gonna give up.
Merely survived the storm.
Yes,
The
I merely.
seas are unstoppable.
Okay. All right. Slack tide girdle. I think that's an upgrade actually. Let's see. Yep, it's an upgrade. By a whole 5 item levels. So yeah, that's more souls. Cool. I actually like that instance a lot. It's very the biggest selling point of this entire expansion has to be the fact that you're no longer just fighting a bunch of orcs in a desert or a factory or something, because that's Warlords of Draenor in like a nutshell. Okay, hold on a bit. There you go. Okay. Right. I feel like I should be like active all the time, but it's kind of difficult to be that, as well as, you know, posting on Twitter or whatever. Boom. Let's do like that too. That's fun. Okay. So what do we do next? I guess we can do another dungeon. Oh, you are? Because I'm sitting. I'm tweeting with both accounts. Oh, maybe I should stop. Maybe I should stop using Twitter on top of everything else. Okay, no, you know what? Screw Twitter. let's do another dungeon. Dungeon. Adventurous renown. Yeah, that's fine. Doing dungeons is in the. Oh, that was fast. What group? Where are we gonna go next? I think. Well, I'm not. Oh, okay. So this group has already gotten somewhere. Let's say hello. Hello, friends. How are you, friends? I guess the previous tank wasn't as nice as me. Either that or these guys are very, very mad. Alright, let's go. Okay, sadly you got into the middle of place. There is quite the story to this place. This is this place is called Vault of the Wardens. Let's do countermeasures. Vault of the Wardens. If you don't know what Vault of the Wardens is, it is. Oh, how do I explain it? It's where all of these warden hunters, like Maya of Shadowsong, those people who were hunting Illidan all throughout Warcraft 3, stuff like that. That's where they were kind of hanging out. So, Vault of the Wardens is where Illidan was taken after he was killed in the lead up to this expansion to keep his body. Now, Maya of Shadowsong, I haven't really found much about Maya of Shadowsong yet. Either that or I missed it, to be honest. But there's another warden called Cordana Fell Fell something, Cordana Fell song. I think it's Cordana Fell song. And she assisted you in Warlords of Draenor, but when you freed an orc assassin called, what was her name again? Some chick. She was Gul'dan's kind of girlfriend, sort of. I don't remember her name, so I'm not gonna waste time with it. But when you freed her, you used a legion thing called. All right, it's one of those groups where people just pull all the time because they can't wait. They used a legion artifact called the Orb of Dominion. Yeah, Garona, thank you. They used the Orb of Dominion to free her mind from Gul'dan's taint, so to speak. Not meaning parts between her butthole and her between his butthole and his balls, but his foul touch. And after Khadgar used the Orb of Dominion, Cordana disagreed and took the orb away, so it wouldn't be used again. However, the Orb of Dominion got a hold of her brain, so she got corrupted, and now she's a Legion henchman. And she's got down here to find Illidan's corpse to do something. Carrying on. And yeah. So this is where all the wardens were trained and turned into cool people. Cool guys, girls. Peoples of interest. So yeah, we got into this instance midway through. They have killed 2 bosses. Most of these demon things here, I don't really think they have any long-standing relationships when it comes to Warcraft lore, but they are still interesting, like what he does here. See, he's lasering around. See, we gotta turn this around like so, and he hits that one. Laser, pew, pew. Huh? How do you like that? That's pretty interesting, huh? Pew, pew, indeed. Pew, pew. I just realized why I will never be one of those full-time streamers that stream for 8-9 hours a day. Because, much like in real life, I can't seem to shut up. I just keep talking about nothing. This is why I keep doing on-demand content instead of focusing on streaming. Because I think my throat might die or something. Yes, M, I completely agree. My Corona. It's probably I'm not getting it. I really am not getting it. Oh yeah, I'm not sure if in-game sound is loud enough or if I'm shutting up for long enough, but we have a demon hunter in this group. This group consists of a paladin healer, warrior DPS, a feral druid melee DPS, and a demon hunter spec as Havoc. I think that's the DPS spec for demon hunters. But next time we go into a fight, I'll be quiet for once, and you can hear, because with the pre-patch they sort of increased the sound of your oh shit, I am dead. This is bad. Crap. Ooh. Alright, I probably... Alright, so everyone did the same thing. Okay, I didn't mean to do that. But yeah, in the pre-patch they increased the sound of the war cries your character makes when he's fighting. And mostly, I don't think that's very noticeable. But with demon hunters being blood elves, it's very noticeable. Yes, the healer just said that he followed me blindly. But yeah, so the blood of demon hunters, they well, they are very loud, and they sound like some sort of anime character or something. So while they're fighting, they're just going "Hiya, hiya" and stuff like that. So we're gonna go out and pick up this light. This room is very dark, but we're fighting the spirit of vengeance. And just listen for the blood elf. Just listen for the blood elf. I'm sure you're hearing it now, but I don't really get what the idea is. Oh, yeah, no, you can't pass through there. Sorry, mister. But I don't know. It's some kind of Mega Man thing. I don't know exactly how to explain it. But it's just hiya, hiya. Yeah, we can do another dungeon after this. Okey-doke. Mr. Indirector, sir, which account are you posting on? Are you posting with the Lowbrow Twitter account? Oh crap, I pulled extras. Okie dokes. Then I guess I'll stop posting it. Oh well. I know, I thought you might be posting with your personal. You did, after all, tell me to do my own Twittering this time. Alright, so we should be coming up on Cordana shortly. It's a very nice boss fight, by the way. It's got some... The dungeons in general, they have very interesting mechanics. I mean, it might be because I'm just slightly enamored with the expansion so far, because it's been very, very fun. I'm sure Madeline can attest to that too, because I've been playing non-stop for 5 days now. Dungeons in general have more involving tactics, so to speak. So you can't just go in and face roll everything. Now, I gotta say, I didn't play Warlords of Garrisons in the very opening, so I'm not sure how difficult the dungeons were at start there.
How utterly predictable.
But
I knew that you would come. I have what I was after.
but I feel like you could just go into any dungeon and just do face rolls. But anyway, this is Cordana Fellsong. She's very interesting. It plays all around this. You see the ball I got over my brain. It's Elun's light. Oh, hello. So it lights up the dark areas, and her abilities all play to that fact. So she'll knock me away like that, and then she puts darkness on someone, and darkness is basically just 8s on the ground. So while I'm carrying Elun's light here, I need to make sure that the cancer doesn't spread. And then she does that, puts up her avatar. Hold on a sec. Alright, I'm back. Sorry. Madeline's going to sleep, so I just have to, you know, do the good nighty things. Okay. Come on. Let me get that. Where is the shadow? It's there. But you knocked me off! No! No, 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 no. Come on, 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 come on. There we go. Oh, we gotta remove the cancer. Alright. Where is the shadow? Where is the shadow? There it is. I'm just gonna delete that shadow though. See, that's sort of the difficult nature of this. Shit! Oh! That's what's difficult here, because she tends to leave her shadow thingies over on the edges. So you have to move over to the edge and bring the light there. But if you don't move over, if you move over to the edge with her in tow, then you risk getting shreked. Literally. Right. We did it! I got a blood of Sargeras, which is good. I'm sorry, friends. Sorry, friends. I'm queuing with friendlies.
We owe you a great debt.
So we're off. Okay. Okay, we can do one more. You might as well. Dungeons is where it's at the moment. I'm not getting much gear for this, but not that big of a deal, to be honest. So let's get Mr. Panda Boy in here. There we go. Panda Boy. He's recently boosted his character, so he knows nothing about his character, and he's gonna get to heal me, which is gonna be interesting. Alright. While I'm waiting for him to prepare his diddly hole, I'm going to go on Facebook and do browsing. No, I'm not gonna do browsing. I'm just gonna... Hello! No. And bonk. Posting like a sir. And I'll share to your own timeline. There we go. Browsing around. Okay. Back on the treadmill. Okay. Panda Boy is officially holding up the stream by saying he's ready in 2. So I guess I'm gonna have a very small big sip of my very large but not very filled cup of delicious drinkings. That's very delicious drinking. I guess I'm gonna fill my cup with more drinking. I'm still trying to decide whether or not I should be a catchphrase. I'm filling my cup with drinking. No, we're not gonna have any. It's enough that I keep telling everyone that I'm their friend. Okay. I'm just gonna assume Panda Boy is ready now, so we're gonna queue up. Queue. We're gonna do a random Legion dungeon. Oh, actually, you know what? You know what? We're not gonna do that. You do not meet the requirement for the chosen dungeons. Specific then. Oh, that's sad. I cannot actually do groups with you, Mr. Caplo man. Ugh. Alright, let's see if anyone from the guild want to go. Actually, screw it. Let's not. Yeah. Let's go one more. We'll do not specific. We'll do random. I have some quests I need to do in dungeons too, so let's hope we get some cool ones. Yeah, this is new. Yeah, working our way through intermissions. That's fine. That's how it goes. Where are our friends? Alright, they are a bit ahead. This is Darkheart Thicket, which is a the dungeon of Val Shara. And it appears they've already started. Probably some tank who's been gone off his rocker or something. So let's introduce ourselves. Hi friends. This guy just went in and did not care, did he? These guys are all low leveled. Appears the healer is still AFK. Either that or he's just not healing. I'm still a bit unsure how the scaling works in this game. But I do know that I have done this particular dungeon quite a lot. Oh, I shouldn't be complaining at the healer. He's not even here. Ooh. Yes, I know the healer isn't here. That's horrifying. But we'll be fine. We're doing so well. Okay, let's stop. See, everything is fine. That's what I told him. Yes, I am brain dead. I keep trying to lead these friends on a wild goose chase. And boom. Oh crap, that hurts. Aww. And nobody has a combat dress. I guess I'm reducing. Oh, everybody's dying. I didn't do a good job. I'm disappointed in myself. Alright. Shit happens. Everyone's returned. I guess we can go on then. Come on, I can kill you too. Ah, this I-beam stuff, they... Ooh! Pulling extras here, friends. Only issue I have with blood tanking, well, I have a lot of issues, but the most issue I have with tanking in general is that tap targeting seems to be a bit, well, for lack of a better word, feels a bit moody. So you can tap target and tap to a target that's basically on the other side of the road. And being that I'm a melee class dependent on self heals that needs to strike people down, it kind of sucks. Can we skip these? Oh no, we cannot. Wait, pull you and pull you. There we go. Okay. I'm so used to playing my Unholy spec that I keep forgetting one of my main attacks isn't on the same button anymore, so I keep taunting when there's no need to taunt. Which is something I'm gonna have to unlearn for later stages where the taunts actually might matter. Alright, so the deal with this place, it's the same story as in Val'sharah in general. It's been corrupted by Xavius, which is he's a horrible horse person. Horse person being the best.
From these woods or suffer nature's wrath.
Yeah, so what he's doing, he's turning everyone insane. Yeah, Angry Assignments is it's a very simple add-on that allows someone to send text information to be displayed. It's basically a sticky notes add-on where you can send sticky notes throughout. What we use it for in our raids is just to set up simple assignments such as what group does what, if there are any special assignments for particular people and stuff. We just put it on text there, so it's just easy to know. Just to have as a point of reference, I guess. It's not particularly useful for everyday play, but it takes up such a small amount of space anyway, so I just keep it there. And I spent way too much time. I spent way too much time getting this UI up to the point that it's at now, so I don't want to move it because it's got like preset. I've given it this little corner to grow and take space on. In general, I don't use a lot of add-ons, like in general, but mostly I just use LVUI as a total conversion add-on, and then I just tacked on some of the extra stuff that I like having around. Damage meter and deadly boss mods. And beyond that, I don't really use anything else. I have some small quality of life add-ons, such as I use a small one called Postal.
When you open your mouth again, it will be a cry for mercy.
All Postal actually does is just allow me to can we all go up here? No, we cannot. We're taking the long way. Postal all Postal does is just it gives you a oh my god, are you really that dead set on going there? Oh, screw that, guys, come on. It just adds a open all to the mailbox. And apparently some more functions to make mailing stuff easier. But all I use it for is the open all. Dryads, man. Flying away like this. Also a compact runes, which is this thing in the middle here. Just to make sure that I have control over all my resources and stuff. I like to keep that small amount of information centered for simplicity's sake. I've been thinking about maybe getting an add-on to change how I display the damage I deal to people. I mean, I have deadly. The damage meter down here. But being an old school player, I like to see what my things hit for as I actually hit. But it gets a bit messy when you're striking several targets like this and you just see yellow numbers flying all over the screen. So I've been considering getting reinstalling an add-on called Mixed Scrolling Combat Text, which allows you to display damage information on a preset space in the on your UI, just to have it scroll down here at the side or something like that. It's just it's hard to get away from that feeling of just seeing how much your stuff crits for and stuff like that. It's I mean, I think Zero Punctuation had a video when Cataclysm was released, where he discussed what the point of raiding was, and he concluded with you don't raid for gear, you don't raid for anything like that, you raid for numbers. And I mean, say what you will about games like World of Warcraft, he's still got a point. That's what you are raiding for. To get the best items and to see your numbers go higher. That's the very basic gist of it. I mean, there's more to it, of course, but playing a game like World of Warcraft is time consuming. And I mean, just look at our channel. Ever since Legion was released, my production. The rate of production for new videos of other general gaming content has severely decreased, so to speak. Okay, friends, you need to kill these guys faster, or else I'm gonna die. Alright, so both the demon hunters are off having a wank or something, it seems. Where are they? Okay. This is one of the strengths of the Death Knight tank. With steady streams of damage coming in, you can keep yourself alive for much longer with smart play and timing your the usage of your death strikes and so on. Doesn't really help on big spikes of damage, but in general you can handle yourself much better, especially when soloing. Death Knight has always been the best tank to do solo content, or the best class to do solo content with their blood spec. But it varies. I think Death Knights were a much stronger tank before. They're not so strong anymore as they used to be. So yeah. Being reliant on a single skill that gives you a self buff that it's absolutely required to stay alive is just... I don't think that's good design. See, the number of watchers are up a bit. So to any new people, welcome to the stream. If you're curious, if you even care, my name is Magnus. We're streaming some general content to on the road to getting a higher item level and getting raid ready. So right now we're on a spree of doing some dungeons. We have previously done some gold quests just to see what they are all about. And for now we'll stick to doing some dungeons, I think. Idea is to get enough, big enough item level to come up to at least being able to do heroics. But considering my luck with drops right now, I'm not sure that's gonna happen anytime soon. But we'll see, we'll see. So this is Oakheart, big fat guy. I would say funniest part about this boss is that you get to do... He's mostly stationary, at least for me as a tank. He does that, strangling roots. I'm not entirely sure about the effect, but considering it's called strangling roots, I'm gonna assume it's gonna strangle you. Oh yeah, and it does that, which is something scary, I guess. And in general, this is not really a dangerous place. It's not for me, but this group has. It's not really doing that much damage. Okay, so that's magic damage, so I don't have any reliable way to hinder myself from taking damage from that, because my only damage reduction ability that deals with magic damage is anti-magic shell, and it's on a 1 minute cooldown. Come on. That's not where I wanted to put that. Alright, it gives a debuff, that's what it does. You have been rooting around here too long. Very clever. Heyo! Well, a lot of Sargeras is at least a good thing to get. Yeah, shoulders for you.
A pity you have come this far only to die at the hands of Xavius.
An empty threat. You hold no sway over this realm, Nightmare Lord.
Bold words for a prisoner. Even an echo of my power was enough to overwhelm.
Yeah. So Xavius is he's gonna be the end boss of he's gonna be the end boss of the first raid, if I'm not mistaken. I think Nightmare the Nightmare thing is. Ooh, I should probably tank while I'm doing this. Yeah, Emerald Nightmare is gonna be the first raid. And now my cats are inside. Yes, hello cat. You're very sad. Yes, you're very sad. No. You don't get to be sad. Your life is very good. Alright. So in this particular area you can step on these eggs, spawn a bunch of dragons, and given the come on, stop whining. Given the nature of this group, I don't think my group is gonna be very good at not stepping in this ball in these eggs. Hiyo! A brief history of the Aeons. Artifact. Yeah, okay, there we go. Stepping on them, stepping on those things on purpose, I guess. Come on. At least one of these demon hunters are doing very low DPS. one thing that annoys me a bit with the whole scaling thing, and the fact that I can't do heroics, is that while I don't think scaling in itself is a bad thing, because it makes it easier for people to get into groups, it's a bit annoying for me being level 110 in a group consisting of people who are not even close to being maximum level. And I mean, there's nothing wrong with that, but it feels like they aren't doing as much damage as they should be, either because they simply aren't familiar with their class yet, because a lot of people reroll to other classes when they start a new expansion. So that's one thing. I'm seeing both of these. There's a very big damage difference between these two demon hunters. One of them is 107, and the other is 102. So that's gotta be why they're doing so much with the differences in damage. So yeah, this dragon Dresseron, I don't know anything about him, to be honest. I don't know if there's any story to this guy or anything like that. I don't seem to remember him even getting mentioned when questing through Valshara. Because there was a dragon in Valshara, but it was Ysera, which is the green dragon. And for at least for Mr. Indirector, if he's still around, he was there when we had our launch day stream. Ysera is a very important character that has a lot of history behind her. And Nightmare Eggshell. What would that be? Where is it? It's a trinket. It's a very good trinket. It's actually a very good trinket. 793. We're getting there. Getting there. Phone's going insane again. But the end boss in this place is much more important, because the shade of Xavius. Xavius is... This is not the real Xavius. Xavius has a lot of story to him. I don't know how many of you guys watching right now played in vanilla, but if you remember in vanilla, originally you were supposed to have either a raid or a zone or something that took part in the Emerald Dream. And the Emerald Dream is where Night Elf druids and so on go when they sleep. It's a recurring subject that as long as nothing bad happens in the world with the woods or with whatever, the druids that safeguard the world's nature and animals and plants and shit, they go to sleep. And they sleep for years and years and years. And they go to the Emerald Dream. And what happened was, originally the Emerald Dream was supposed to be a cozy place with all plants, emerald, green, stuff like that. But Xavius was he was one of the Grove Wardens, one of the druids that were tasked to take care of naturing things. I don't want to get into the specifics because I don't know the specifics, to be honest. But he got corrupted by, I think it was Deathwing, and he turned the Emerald Dream into the Emerald Nightmare, which is giving a lot of trouble for druids asleep and so on. And it's one of the big things, one of the reasons why Ysera has been active ever since in the world, instead of just, being asleep and stuff. And you in vanilla you saw a lot of dragons who got corrupted and trapped in the Emerald Nightmare. You had the Shade of Ironicus, which is a green dragon who was trapped in the trapped in Emerald Nightmare. He was a boss in Sunken Temple. And a lot of the dragons in Blackwing Lair were originally green dragons who were who were taken by Deathwing, or well, not Deathwing, by Nefarion or Neltharion. No, actually, never mind. I'm kidding. Nefarion. It's Nefarion. It's a different thing. To be experimented upon. If I'm not mistaken, actually, Ebon Rock, were part of Ebon Rock or Flamegore, were originally green drakes that were experimented upon, or were the offspring of green drakes that were experimented upon. So, a lot of story behind that shit. Savius is the guy who originally ruined the Emerald Nightmare. So he's been a we thought we were going to be seeing this character in vanilla, but the whole Emerald Dream thing never happened. So I mean, plus Blizzard cuts content all the time. That's just how they work. So yeah, there you go. I seem to find something to talk about in every situation, I guess. Warcraft lore is very interesting. In later years, it's turned into kind of a joke. But I mean, I think it's an interesting topic nonetheless. I mean, it's been going on for so long. The first Warcraft game was released in the 80s. I don't know exactly when. The first game that I played, Tides of Darkness, was released in 1992 or 3, something like that. Maybe it's even later, actually. Maybe it's not. No, it's 92. 92, I think. Even though, like any long-going story or franchise, it's been retconned up the ass since then, but it still got something going for it. Right, there you go. So that's Darkheart Thicket. The lead up to this dungeon has you following Malfear and Stormrage as he tries to figure out what's going on with the corruption in Val'sharah. And then you end up... he finds something bad happens, no spoilerino. So he rages completely, becomes very angry, and then runs away, and then he gets captured by Xavius. And then he gets sent here to the Darkheart Thicket, which is the where the corruption is at its most annoying. So yeah, but we'll run one more dungeon. I think Panda Boy wanted to come along. So Panda Boy, if you want to come along, just poke me. Hold on, let's see here. Get a sip. I'll just do... See if Mr. responds. If he doesn't, then we'll just go for another one. We're doing random dungeons. Oh shit, my bags are very full. But you know what? I have a fantastic little mount. Yonk. Grand Expedition Yak. Very practical mount.
Many lucky tools you like.
And you can sell all the useless scrap you don't want, like this. Repair. Okay. Sell that. We can sell that. We can sell that. And that's all we're selling. Did I repair? Yes, I did. Right, we'll go very shortly. While we wait, oh crap, I should have sold that too.
I have just the thing.
Yes, I'm sure you do. Oh, then you disappeared. I can stop by, even though I don't want to, I can stop by my garrison. I have all the things that I need. All the things that I need in my garrison. I'm probably the only one who's still actively using his garrison. Not for much, but just because it's easy access easy access on an auction house. And I'm still doing some small amounts of missions here, mostly because you can get some pets and some cases that gives you raid loot from here, and it's mostly for transmogrification purposes that I'm actually doing this. I can throw that away. I don't need that. But yeah, see, I got this Blackrock Foundry spoils. That's one of the reasons why Warlords of Nor wasn't really that fun. See, that ring is shit. But I have a bank here, and banks are useful. See, I'm stocking up on this shit. I'm trying something here. I'm kind of hoping that a lot of these things, as they start watering down, that they will appreciate in value over time. Probably won't. Doesn't hurt to try though. Alright, we're gonna stick all of these in my bank. Because for those of you who are just tuning in, these things here that provide artifact power to one of your to your weapon, I'm saving them because I'm curious to see if it's valuable to wait for the artifact research to see if I can kind of bait out some extra artifact power from them. A lot of these just give like 10, 35 small amounts of artifact power, but if the research doubles the rate of artifact power you get per level, then this one that gives 20 suddenly gives 40. This one that gives 160 suddenly gives 320, and this I have one of them. This one that gives 400 gives 800, 600 for that one, 30 for that one, 600 here. See, it all adds up. It's probably gonna just even out. Yes. Why are you watching this if you can't see my sexy man beard on cam? Well, I'm not gonna be using a face cam, mostly because I think it's stupid and I don't look like. My face is not interesting to watch while I'm playing. It really isn't. Regardless of how much you want it to be true, it's not. It really isn't true at all. Also, why aren't you playing? Alright. Let's go check out plate. Boom. There we go. Hold on a sec. Demon Steel, wasn't that? Yeah, just look at this shit right here. Demon Steel, Pauldrons of the blah blah, and look at these prices. If I were to gear up my character with full... No, I'm not naked, but I'm wearing... You know that stupid singlet I have? I have showered. I actually worked out today. But yeah, you know that stupid singlet I have? The one that says, I love party, I love girls, I love food. I've been wearing that for 3 days now. And it's not pretty. It's not pretty at all. Yeah, on point again. If I were to gear up my character using the auction house, I would have to pay so much money for this stuff to be valuable. 30,000 for blue equipment. I mean, I could probably afford it, but I don't know how many slots are they filling with Demon Steel gear. Why is it nasty? It's not gonna be using it all day long. It's just when I'm sitting down playing. And contrary to popular belief, I am not sweating like a pig when I'm playing. Yeah, Garrison. Okay, why am I here? Screw this place. Screw this place right up the ass. Where is my Dalaran portal stone? You can go away. You go there. Boom. Okay. Okay. Alright, more dungeons. Actually, no. No more, not more dungeons. I really wish... Doing normal dungeons is so shit. I really wish I could do heroic dungeons where there exists actual challenge. Alright, fuck it. We'll do one more. One more normal dungeon, and then we're off to the auction house to waste away all the money we have. Dungeon finder specific. But since Mr. Panda Boy doesn't have enough item level, we won't be doing that after all. So, since I did set a goal for this stream, we're gonna make that goal. We're gonna reach that goal. So we're gonna waste all the money we have, but we need to get to some kind of cool place. Let's first of all let's swap our specialization back to Unholy. Boom, now I'm cool again. 800, so we just need 10 item levels. That's all we need. That means, what can we swap out here? What can we painstakingly waste money on to get better? We can get a better ring. It's time to be rid of that legendary ring. So I guess a Dawnlight band? Or a shadow root? No. Oh, I need to find my best stats somehow. Let's find the best stats that I have. I have sort of a guide. Well, not a guide. Hold on here. Let's see what's the let's see what Wowhead says. Strengths, weaknesses, we don't care. Flavor, how to use this guide. Rotation and abilities. Don't want rotation. Gearing. Okay. So we want critical strike and haste topping our lists. Which is fine because that's what I've been going for to a lesser extent. Critical strike and haste are kind of equal in terms of effectiveness, so we're gonna try to get some gear that puts us closer to that. First of all, we can prospect these ores here. There's some of them. All right, that gave us shit. That also gave us shit. Hooray! I guess we're going to the auction house then. Let's go to the auction house. I want to get one heroic in before we end the stream. I did set an ending time around around 12 o'clock my time, sort of time. This time right here. Where's my? There it is. But I'll be up for extending it for a short amount of time to fit a heroic in Undercity. Let's go to Undercity. Flying mount to find the auction house, which shouldn't be too far. This guy right here. Okay, so we're looking for rings. No, actually, let's double check. Let's double check. We're looking for a ring. We're decent on trinkets. We're not good, but decent. Otherwise, we need boots. Boots and a ring. Preferably 2 rings. Alright, so demon steel. Where are the boots? Here are the boots. Savant. This is all mastery. We want the crit haste. Okay, so peerless are... Those peerless ones were cheap. Do we have any... Right, here we go. Crit haste for 20k or peerless. I'm kind of tempted to get those because of the price difference. A mastery isn't all shit, but we need more haste. But we need haste on the higher end, not that much crits. But it doesn't seem like I'm gonna get a choice in the matter. Wait, here we go. No, that's a chest plate. We don't want that. So, mastery... I guess those cheap ones are actually the better ones. I prefer balanced. So we got boots and rings. What are they called again? Not prophetic band. We can get a... I think it's Maelstrom. No, Dawnlight. Dawnlight band. Oh shit, they are extremely expensive. Oh fuck that, I'm not buying... We're crafting our own. We need 3 Dawnlights. Oh man, I'm gonna be so poor. 2, 3. We need Shadow Rubies. This add-on I'm using here that makes browsing the auction house cheaper. It's called Auctionator. 1 stack of 3. Yeah, sure, why not? It's cheap. We can always sell that one. And then we need Pandemonite. I think these are expensive. Yeah. Oh, fuck's sake. It's gonna ruin my ass. Alright. There's the stuff we need. Open. Well, that was a financially ruinous trip to the auction house. So let's make it all-night band. Haste Mastery. A good one. A very good one. I can live with that. So let's equip our shit. Bonk. And goodbye, Legendary Ring. Thanks for your service. 805. We still need to swap something out. We do need another ring. I don't want to spend money for the ring. Oh god, it's so expensive. What about a necklace then? Oh god, dual crafting is gonna... I should go out and just go grinding. 5 more item levels. That's all I need. And I am glad I have money. Maybe it was just the Dawnlight rings that were particularly expensive. Let's just do finger and sort it on level. See, holy shit, 150,000 gold. Asher Wings Signet. Oh god, look at these prices, man. Fuck's sake, I need to go grinding. I gotta get in on this. Just look at these rings. Holy crap, everything is 40 or everything is plus 80,000. How? Why? Okay, what else can I upgrade? Legs. Plate. Legs. Demon Steel of the Savant. Haste versatility. Are you shitting me? Are you fucking shitting me? Mythic Warforged. Caldelar leg plates of the Firelash. Oh, this one would have been perfect, but fuck, 180,000. Oh my god. What about necklaces? Oh wait, I can craft necklaces. Oh yeah, again. These fucking stones right here. I need to go out and do. I need to go out and grind. I badly need to just go out and farm the shit out of nodes. This is insane. Okay, how about trinkets? Trinket. These are the not inscription trinkets, but Mark of Malorn. Oh. There aren't even any inscription trinkets on the market. This is bad. The only way for me to get up to speed is to get that ring. I think is to get that ring. But then I have to sell my soul or something, I guess. Shit balls. Yeah, all buffs are gone. There are no more buffs at all. Oh my god. Just look at these prices, man. Jesus, tap dancing, Christ. Oh, yes, bleed for me. Ugh. Worst part is, that ring is not going to be enough to put me over the top. That's the worst part about it. When I equip this now, you cannot equip more of those. What? Oh, unique equipped. Okay. Well, guess I'm reselling it. Boom. Off you go. I don't even think. Okay, so. You don't get what? About the buffs going away? Oh my god, I hope I can equip this. Okay. 807? 80... Oh god, oh god, man, this is hard shit right here. So I need a neck. Oh my god, I've spent so much fucking cash. I need to go out and grind. Right. So I need pants. I'm asking my guild now to see if there's anyone who can craft pants. Oh Jesus. This is rough. This is rough as shit. Okay, warrior, righteous, that's probably Sylvan? No? Grim. That sounds like us. Randomly increase. Okay, run speed increase, fury stone. Oh boy. Holy crap. Alright, that's a bummer. That's a real big bummer. So we just wasted all our money on stuff that we cannot do anything with. You got a gem though. Man. Hello. My wallet, oh god, I just spent over 200,000 gold and I didn't even get close enough to do anything. I told myself I wasn't going to do this. Gems. Gems. Get, suck it, bitch. Gems. Gems. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I did do research, but I was just trying to speed things up. Boo hoo, fucking who. Boo fucking who indeed. God damn it. Oh well. Oh fucking well. Jesus. Wow, that hurts. But I can make that money back. If things are selling for those prices, then I can sure as shit join the fun. Yep, that's what I'm thinking. Hit some rocks, grind my balls off. But I'm not gonna do that on stream. We can do that off screen. So, do I have a dungeon quest? Jewel crafting. Oh crap, come on. Ring of the Fallen, Maw of the Souls, and bring back Ring of the Fallen from Timothy Jones. I forgot something in Maw of the Fallen. Black Rook Hold, locate a book on jewel crafting. And the mining quest is nothing, I can return that. Archaeology, not interesting. That's not interesting. That's not interesting. Nothing there, and nothing there. So we're going to Black Rook Hold and Maw of the Souls. Black Rook Hold, Maw of Souls. Fine group. Already someone is declining. Yeah, Maw of Souls, we did that earlier. That was the one with the Viking ship, wasn't it? Yeah, exactly. So let me check my map. Oh, we gotta deal with this fucker first. Board and gonna pull some extras here. There we go. Gather them all up. No, you don't need to get closer. So yeah, normally I don't have that much problems gearing up. But since normal dungeons drop 805 loot, and you need 810 for the heroic dungeons, it gets a bit dicey. It's just that it's so close. The margin is very small margins.
In the tides of
At the very least, even though I'm a bit pissed off that I spent all my cash doing that shopping, I would call it a good thing regardless, because previously on World of Warcraft, in previous expansions, professions have been too much of a hassle with too little return on investment. But as it's looking right now, it looks like it's worth it to do to work on it, to go out and grind the shit that you need, crafting rings. Well, there are ways to get around it. I mean, gear that drops can be Warforged or Titanforged. In either case, their item level is increased. And keep in mind, requiring an 8-10 item level is just for the dungeon finder. You can still enter the dungeons in heroic mode. So the 8-10 requirement is just inflated mostly because it wants to. Oh, we're getting some lag here. It's just to protect people from having undergeared groups in an automated system with a very low barrier of entry. Because I'm not trying to slag off on people playing this game, but there are a lot of players in World of Warcraft that aren't. They aren't of the same kind. They aren't the same kind of people that play World of Warcraft in the vanilla days. Back then, people were forced to learn stuff, or they wouldn't be allowed in any dungeon at all. Mostly because you needed to work together with your group to get through the dungeon. Nowadays, you can mostly just face roll it, but you will die easily if you don't do enough damage. And that sort of deal. So it's there to protect the player base in general, because they assume with an item level of 8 to 10 you are more than geared enough to handle heroic content. In reality, though, if you play this game a bit more involved than just sitting there doing nothing and just pressing buttons and not paying attention to, the general, if you're not standing in fire bit, you can mostly escape. You can mostly just get through it by just being present. So I'm just using it as a signpost to gauge my progress in gearing up. That too, and because nowadays finding a group that are willing to physically travel to the dungeon, that's hard. People are slackers in this game nowadays. They don't want to do that. Personally, I would like to, but what are you gonna do? Even though I am in a guild, I am, like I said earlier in the stream, I'm a bit behind a lot of the other ones who are most active. So getting them to do a heroic with me now that they have moved on to mythic content, mythic dungeons and so on, it's gonna be hard. So but we'll see. I might just ask someone in the guild to join me for some non-dungeon finder heroics later. I think I might call this a stream. after I'm done here in this dungeon now. Starting to work on a slight headache, and I would say we've done quite a few things today. Done some world quests and wasted some money. I would call this a good stream. There's the ring. Good. I'm glad. Can we jump down over here, guys? Oh yeah, we can. Or do we go further up?
The spirits grow hungry from the scent of blood.
The spirits grow hungry from the scent of blood. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah. A guy in the group said, nice wave. I mean, normally World of Warcraft doesn't get a good rep for the skyboxes, but just look at this. Just look beyond the boat. This is insane. It's kind of hard to see through all the shit due to the crappy camera. I've spoken about that before, so yay action cam. But still, just look at that. Jesus Christ. This is a very good instance. Just in design in general. I think you actually go to Helheim. I think that's what the next area. I forgot to check that earlier, but I think that's actually the next the name of the next place. The next area part of this dungeon.
A nuisance that must be flayed from your bones.
Am I supposed to be pulling him onto something? I don't think I am. He is dying very slowly.
Death. I am but one ripple in the eternal ebb and flow.
Yes, you are. And this boat.
Quarter to these scallywags.
Scallywags.
Intruders.
Alright. Pull some extras here. And we're gonna pop Bone Storm! I find it interesting the way Death Knights are perceived in the Warcraft universe now, as opposed to what they used to be. Because back in Warcraft 2, Death Knights were very specifically demonic casters that were the raised corpses of paladins, and they weren't really battle masters like they are now. They were more shrouded figures, well, shrouded skeletons basically, riding on some goat-like horse, obviously very inspired from Four Horsemen and Riders of the Apocalypse and all that shit like that. But they've gone from that and kind of turned into what you have now. The whole, I mean, the raising the dead thing is still around. It's always been, but this having a huge fuck off axe and shit really didn't used to be the case. And I know a lot of lore fans are discussing this day in and day out and disagreeing heavily with what they seem to be now. Mostly because of how Warcraft 3 presented Prince Arthas Menethil's, how he turned into a Death Knight himself. Because he turned into a Death Knight when his soul was corrupted by a sword he picked up, Frostmourne. And I mean, that's fine and all, but he was still a classic Death Knight, riding on a horse, raising the dead and all that. I guess at some point they turned him into a plate-wielding, like proper big boy fighter. Which is, I mean, I don't mind. I think that look also works well for a Death Knight. It certainly fits what I consider a Death Knight to be. But to me, Death Knight should always be the antithesis. I'm not that word. I fucking hate that word, but still, it should be the antithesis, the opposite of a paladin, where a paladin might run around healing people and keeping people from death and curing sickness with the help of the holy light and all that stuff. It's the same thing in all sorts of fantasy connotations, Dungeons and Dragons mostly. I think a Death Knight should be the absolute opposite.
You have come far enough.
Time to die. A disease-spreading monster that mostly just wants to kill everything, so that they can be raised and be used for nefarious purposes, which they mostly are. It's just that it's very focused on the slow-pacing walk towards the slow-paced walk towards the battlefield thing, and everywhere they step, everything dies. The whole wilting flowers thing. I find it to be a bit of a trope at this point, but I guess it works. But we can definitely thank Arthas Menethil for that.
I am losing my embrace your fate, fools!
First, oh, there it is.
No, your fate rains down!
As much as I like this boss fight, I think it's a bit tedious. Doesn't feel like I'm really making any progress.
What manner of creatures are you?
Oh, there we go. So she's gonna submerge and then she's gonna break the front of the boat. Alright, there we go. And slap her silly. A lot of the bosses in this expansion has a tendency to, instead of die, you sort of defeat them. So I'm curious if they're going to reuse this at some point. I would love to see a full-on Rikul raid. A raid based on these Norse-like gods. We got some in Wrath of the Lich King with Ulduar, but Ulduar was mostly focused on... Oh, walking a bit cute. Ulduar was mostly focused on the origins of dwarves and all of the planet destroying business. That's where they actually introduce a lot of the things that it's very new to me as a lore fan for this game series. The whole thing with the Burning Legion being from like the cosmos, going from planet to planet, destroying things and all that jazz.
Do you think you have won?
Wow.
You have
there we go.
merely survived the storm. The seas are unstoppable.
Uh-huh. I'm sure they are. Blood of Sargeras. And infantry's symbol. You're getting a lot of those. They're only 35 artifact, but hey. I think that's good with a lot of research. But that's the last I'm gonna do now. So I'm gonna thank you guys for watching and hanging out. It was fun. Might come back with some more streams at a later point. I'm not sure I will be able to do streams of raids, but I will definitely upload some VODs from raids when we do kills with my guild, just so you guys can see what it looks like from my perspective at the very least. My guild probably wants to see it anyway, but don't have a target. Thanks for watching, and this is my Death Knight saying good night. Wait, goodbye. So I guess I'll see you guys at some other point. I don't know when we're going to be streaming next, but we'll see. Got to get onto some video making as well. So yeah, have a good night, folks.